Welcome back everybody, my name is Matt, and by now most of you probably know that I love Massdrop, the online group buy site, and today I'm going to be unboxing their gift box from their Sharing is Caring promotion. But before we start, I do just want to mention that Massdrop is a new sponsor of the channel. I actually reached out to them, I emailed them saying, can I promote your site? It's actually one of my favorite places to shop online, and lo and behold, they are now a sponsor. So if you don't know, Massdrop is an online group buy site where you can buy tons of different tech or computer related products for well below their MSRP, usually like 50% off, which is actually incredible. Right now you can buy the Poker 2 keyboard, an XVibe speaker that you'll see in this video, and a gorgeous wood headphone stand for all well below their normal prices. The first link in the description will take you to their site where you can make your own account and support the channel at the same time. So back to the gift box. On Massdrop, you're given an invitation link to invite your friends. Now, if you invite 5 friends and they all make a purchase, Massdrop will send you a gift box with $50 worth of items customized to you based on your past purchases. That's exactly what I did. I invited 5 friends. They all made a purchase. So here's my gift box. Let's check it out. Alright, so this is the box it comes in. This is just a cardboard box, or I think cardboard, with the Massdrop logo on it. It's pretty simple, and then we can just open it on up. I'm gonna just take out all the products first and then go over all of them more in depth after. So the first thing we have is a thank you note. This is a thank you note from Massdrop. It's just some words saying thanks, and then it's signed the CEO, Steve L. Hage of Massdrop. So we can put that aside. And then we have a lot of packing material to keep it nice and packed and safe and not gonna break during shipping. So the first thing we see is the Graffiti Slim wrist pad. This is the perfect wrist rest for Apple USB keyboards and other slim keyboards. It's pretty thin, you can see that there. Put that aside. Then we have an XVibe speaker. That's actually, I think that's still live on Massdrop. It's like a speaker that works on any surface. We'll be checking that out. We have a Zippo, a blue Zippo it looks like. If we open it up, there it is. We have, I guess these are Neo balls. These are pretty cool. You slide it open, and it's these, like these little magnetic balls. Again, we'll take a closer look at it in a few minutes. Let's put that back on, like that. Then we have a pair of socks. These are pretty cool. A pair of Happy Socks combed cotton. So that is what came in the box. We have all those items, and let's take a closer look at some of them. Alright, so the first thing we'll take a look at is the Graffiti Slim wrist pad. We're going to take a look at it on my Roseville keyboard because that's the only full-size keyboard I have right now. So, unfortunately, you can't rip it open. There you go. So we can just pull it out of that packaging, and that is what it looks like. I'll get some closer shots to put over this. It's got a nice rubber bottom, and then it is still very thin for a wrist rest. Alright, so up next, let's take a look at these socks. It's actually an interesting thing to include. They do have a lot of fashion stuff on Massdrop, so that would explain why they have these. Just taking it out, wow, those are actually pretty soft. They're kind of a interesting design. That's kind of classy. I like them. Maybe I'll put them on and show them off for you in a video right now. Alright, so next up is the Zippo. I actually filled it with the butane gas so I could do some demos for this. Of course, I'll put some video over this to give you a better look at it, but it is a matte black finish on the lighter, and then opens up with a little click, and then you can just light it, and it lights like a blowtorch because it uses the butane. And it actually, on the box, it said it had a $50 value, which is pretty interesting since this whole box is supposed to be just $50. But I'm not complaining if they're giving me some extra value. Thank you very much, Massdrop. So next up is the Neo balls. I'm sure all of you have seen something like this or this itself. Funny that it actually has a little OMFG readme. This is serious. The grumpy CPSC is about to ban magnet spheres in the US because they are an ingestion hazard. Okay, well that's actually kind of serious. But here they are themselves. I'm sure you have all seen something like this from your childhood. They're just the little magnetic balls that you can put in any like configuration, move them around, make them into a line. I haven't actually used these in a while, but those are them, the magnetic balls that you can put into any shape. And then lastly, I saved this for last because I think it's going to be the coolest, is the XVibe speaker. So let's go ahead and find out how to take this out of its package. Just pull it off. There we go. So there's the speaker. It's pretty small. There's your wires going down here. So as it turns out, the XVibe can use a pair of AAA batteries, so that's just what I put in there, instead of charging it with the cable, which would take much longer than just getting the AAA batteries. So you can go ahead and turn it on, and then to open it up, you can just take this off and twist the top until the cable gets a bit longer. It's a weird little process. So this is about as long as it'll go. So then you have this with the cap. This is like the vibration cap, and then this is the body. You can go ahead and plug the body, which has the aux port, into your phone, and then you can plug this, which is the vibration cap, onto whatever your... Oh, this actually gets really long. You can plug it onto anything to get the larger sound. So I'm going to actually play a video on the phone to show you just what it would sound like with the phone speakers. And then we're going to use this vibration cap on the empty Massdrop box to see how that sounds. So start playing a video from myself, actually. I'll twist the mic down. So this is my NZXT Kraken G10 unboxing. If you're wondering, I don't want to use any copyrighted music in this video. So that's what it sounds like on the phone. Let's go ahead and plug that into the XVibe. And then, oh, that's not good. On the cap, there's a little protective film that you can take off, like so. That's a little protective film. You're not going to be able to see it that well because it's not in focus. That's it. And then we're going to go ahead and attach this to the side of the Massdrop speaker. And let's play it again. Wow. Honestly, this gift box is a really good idea. It helps clear extra stock and share Massdrop at the same time. So good job, Massdrop. And I actually think they should offer something like this on their website, like a $50 mystery box or something, and they include a bunch of different items, because a lot of the fun in unboxing this was not knowing what I'm going to get and checking out all the products, so that could hopefully be something we see in the future. So that's going to be it for this video. If you did like what you saw, go ahead to the first link in the description, go over to Massdrop, create an account, and support the channel at the same time. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and stay classy.